My name is Ntabiseng Xaba. I'm original from Ngutu in KZN. I came to Johannesburg to look for greener pastures to fulfill my dreams. Like, I'm actually a person that likes music. I like music since I was in school. I'm into entertainment. Like, I love everything about entertainment. So I came with a dream of being a musician, which I wanted to fulfill. I keep on searching, like trying to find a recording label that is gonna sign me. Like, it wasn't easy. Up until one day it happened that I met some guy. This guy was promising like he can help me. He has a recording label. We can work. I took my demo to him. He listened to my music and he said he liked my style. So that's where things started. We started to record like the music on his studio. We went like all around, like he was introducing me to other artists that he was, the other artists that he was having on under stable. So according to how we met, our goal was to push me to be a better musician. But along the way, we had like feelings for each other. We started to date. What he said to me, he said like he is married, yes, but he's going through a process of divorce and everything. So things has been not okay between him and his wife, blah, blah, blah. Like, he told me a lot of stories, like, okay, which is, I was willing to give him a chance. Like, it's just a guy and I like the guy. So we started to date. Things were fine, like going out. But one thing, I haven't seen his house. I've never visited where he stays. I didn't know a lot about his family and everything. I used to see that he has kids on Facebook because we were friends on Facebook, things like that. I had no proper information about him, his life, where does he really come from, how come he came to Joburg and everything. I didn't have such an information. I think we dated more than 3 months. In these 3 months, everything was fine. Like, when we promised, like that, when we're promising each other that we're gonna meet, we're gonna go to dinners, we're going out everywhere, everything was going well. Up until when the music is done, like we recorded now, everything is fine. He said he's starting to look out for the gigs also, like when those bigger artists, because we were in the same stable with Udumsani, who known as Umbodla Wisbaya, and also Oscar Mgudlwa, who known as Umadluputu. So those were guys who were big in Batole stable sakhe ubutilo. So everything was, it was fine. Everything was cool. When they're going to do their gigs as an up and coming artist, I'll be going there just to open a stage for them to warm up before they play, because they were bigger than me. Okay, we went. Okay, along the way, since we are planning to do those shows, some of the shows are happening. Some of them, to me, he says they are cancelled. Like, when I'm asking the reason of why they cancelled, he will tell me different unnecessarily stories and like some lame stories. Like, okay, I'll be like, okay, cool, because I cannot force. If they say whatever the gig is cancelled and everything, I have to understand and sit down. Up until it happened one day, we're supposed to go perform in Davidton. It was a birthday of Udumsani, so the event was about that. We went there. When we're going there, like, we came with a separate transport according to the places that we're coming from. And then we met there. When we meet, everything was like, okay, a bit awkward, because the owner of a stable is the one mostly who used to organize things, like will be telling us what to do, not to do, organizing drinks and everything, food, where we're gonna sleep, everything like that. But that day, a guy wasn't there. I was like, okay. We started to talk with this lady. I met another lady. A lady is a professional dancer. So that day I'm being told that, okay, as much as we're dancing, both of us, we're gonna be performing together, okay? While we're sitting, man, I started to ask, like, to one of the guys, like, so where is Tabo? And everyone was like, okay, they look at me. And you can tell if the guys know something. They knew that we're both in love with the same man, but we don't know each other. So like the way they give me answer, it was showing that, okay, they're not comfortable by saying something in front of this lady that I just met here. Okay, they said no. A guy went to attend his wife, a baby shower. It was like, really? A baby shower? And then we just like being amazed, the both of us, we started to look at each other. The way we look at each other, it showed that both of us, we are more than like just artists to this guy. And then those guys, they started to try to brush that topic, like we have to talk about other things. And then it happens that, okay, both of us are saying, let's go to the bathroom. When we go to the bathroom, I see that a lady has something really to talk about with me. And also I'm like, really, I want to hear what is really going on here. Okay, firstly, I'm already amazed, like, that my boyfriend is married. He's not divorcing. Everything is fine. They're even expecting more children, like they're about to welcome a newborn baby in the family. I was like, really? It really had, like, I fallen headed, like, it hates me, like, it hurt me because of, we had a lot that we spoke about with the guy, and everything seemed so real. I've fallen in love with the guy, and I was seeing a future on him. At least this guy is understanding me, is trying to push me on my career and everything. I used to have bigger hopes. Like right now, I was telling myself that I'll be far with that guy. Went to the bathroom. This lady just went straight to the point, like, because we were already introduced ourselves, we've been sitting for a long time. He said, Ntabi, saying, how do you know Tabo? You know, I wanted to have an attitude, but at some point I was like, no, let me just be calm and hear the whole story. Because if I'm being harsh to her, I might not find what I'm really looking for. Because what I'm looking for now are answers. I'm looking for the truth. So then I'll know exactly what is really happening. So this girl said to me, okay, my name is Tandega, and I'm dating Tabo. This is what she said. You're dating Tabo? She said, yes. And you? I said, me too. And then she asked me, how long? I said, we've got 3 months. And then this lady to me said, now I think we're 5 months, yes, 5 months dating. Meaning a lady was there before me. Okay. And then I asked the lady, did you know about her wife and the marriage and everything? A girl said, no, let me tell you straight. Before you even ask far, can I tell you what she said to me? Okay, I listened. He said, when I meet this guy, he said to me, he's going through a divorce process, and like him and his wife, they're no longer staying in the same house. Okay, that was the same story that the guy told me. Like that, like I didn't know what to do. Like I lost all the confidence I had. Like I told the lady that that's a story I also know. Like, I just felt so betrayed because of, according to work that I came for, I can see that there is no way it's gonna proceed. According to love, like the relationship that we have, I see that also we cannot proceed because of, when you look at it now, he betrayed me for like second time or third time, I can say so, because of, first of all, was the wife. I hear about the wife. Secondly, now I hear about a lady that I'm with. Like, there is no way, and I can see that between these people that were already there, I'm the last one. Meaning, a game of this guy is to hook with girls, be like telling them that he's gonna promise them a better future, like promise like that is loving them, is gonna give them everything they need and everything, only to find out that is only have his own agenda, like of sleeping with you after that you are done. Okay, this lady and I, we didn't fight. Like, we use our common senses. We sat down as adults, and then we spoken like, you know what, I don't know you. You do not know me. It is painful, yes, but at this point, there's nothing we can do, and we cannot reverse the time. We cannot turn back. Like, whatever that is already happened, what we have to do now is to find a solution. What do we do from here? That girl just said straight that, you know what, I'm not gonna proceed, like I'm not gonna continue to date this guy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna block him. I'm not gonna talk to him any day. Like, to me at that point, I felt guilty because I found these people, they're already dating, even though I didn't know. But I felt guilty. Out of my guilty, I also decided, like, you know what, I'm also not gonna communicate with this guy. I don't even want to ask, because of it is properly, it shows that he is a liar, and he managed to lie to both of us, like with the same thing. So it doesn't matter, even if I can ask him, he can tell me more lies. That will just brainwash my mind, like to understand and forgive what he did. So both of us, like, as much as this lady said, I'm not gonna date this guy any day, even myself, I just like all the feelings that I had, I said, I do love him, but I can't be stupid. What I have to do now is just to face the truth and see that this relationship, it has been based on lies, you understand? But then we didn't block him in terms of we're still working. Remember the music that we're making. So I didn't block him. But the way we were thinking that maybe he's gonna call and say something, like make some sense. But unfortunately, he just tried. Maybe he called me twice. I didn't answer. And then from there, it was all over. I never heard from him. Okay, this lady, Tandega, we started to be best friends now. Like, we're friends. We had a lot in common. We started to go out together. Like, we started to try to hustle our own gigs aside, try to hustle, push the life. And then up until one day, she came to visit me where I'm staying. When she came, she told me that she doesn't feel well. I think it was about a month after the incidents of us meeting happened. He told me that, Eish, my friend, I'm not feeling okay. I'm suspecting I might be pregnant. I just said, you know what, let's just get a pregnancy test. Because for her, it was her first child, and I already had a child. So I knew better than her. So we decided to get a pregnancy test, only to find out that she is pregnant. When she is pregnant now, it's a problem because out of her pride, she doesn't want to go back to that guy and be like, I am pregnant, here's 1, 2, 3. She decided to keep quiet with the child and console and try to lie to herself to like, this child is for the boyfriend that I have, like with a boyfriend that I have now. But when a child was born, because of I know my ex, I can see that this boy belongs to my ex. And I was willing that maybe we can sit down, talk woman to woman, and I tell her that, you know what, take a child to our boyfriend, to our ex, because of it belongs to that guy. But unfortunately, the guy is no more. He has passed on. We found out like after maybe 3 months after that boy was born. Like after that also, things are not fine still, because even my friend, he's just passed on 2001 January. So since she's gone, I don't know what is gonna happen like to that small boy, because he really deserves to know where does he come from. I'm willing that one day I can have a way to take out the truth. So like, yeah, I just feel like us as ladies, us as women, female, it is very difficult for us to get what we're looking for in terms of work, job, and everything, because of it is not only on an entertainment industry only. These things, they happen. You go find a job somewhere, a boss started to take an advantage of you. Like obviously, at some point, even if you don't like a guy, you'll be like, you're trying to save your job. Like maybe you're thinking that maybe you're gonna get a promotion and everything. Sometimes you agree on to dating a person. But for us as women, it is not easy at all. It is not. Like, I don't know what to say, but things are very difficult. I'm willing, like, something must be done.